Oh, sorry, I've got to start that again. G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, it's a bit early. It's 1 hour earlier for me, but for all of those on the Northern Hemisphere, I would really love to know what time it is over there if you're joining right this very moment, because daylight saving has finished here in Australia, and in the Northern Hemisphere, in some countries, daylight saving has started. So it's so hard to get everyone at the same time and at a decent hour. So I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. She is awake. Yes. Hi, Chandra. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. Beautiful. Okay. Well, I know, look, I'm a night owl, and I think you are too, Chandra, so that might be all right for you, I think. Is that all right? I'm not sure. Okay, so, all right. Well, last week I was painting this frog and Gumnut. Oh, g'day, Sneaks. It's 5 p.m. Well, that's all right. Before the evening starts, I think. Hi, Helen. Hi, Helen. Hello. I said hi, Cherry. Did I say hi, Cherry? Hi, Lisa. Hello. Beautiful. Okay, let's get the party started. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. So where I left off last week was in this area here, and I know that I was doing a lot of stuff here. I think I want to do this business. I don't even look. I've got no botanical jargon, and so and I'm not going to pretend to know it. So, all right. So there. Okay, 4 p.m. in New Orleans. Okay, Cherry, 10 p.m. We are drinking wine. No, because it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm having my first cup of coffee. So look, it is coffee. Can use the distraction, so watching the live. Beautiful. Okay, just in a little. Okay, let me just start, because I had this epiphany and I wanted to get your take on this, because it's always an art chat and it's always a discussion, and I'm always interested to see what your thoughts were when we're and I want to talk to you about that as well. When we're, when you're doing prints and stuff like that, I just wanted to know how do you do your prints? For example, I'm trying to find a way. Oh no, I better be doing this while I'm. I better be doing this while I'm talking. It's like this. This business. Sometimes it's like that. I can't do that and that at the same time. Oh, silly me. Sorry. Okay, I'm just going to put a bit of glassine down, and I might just zoom a little bit, maybe. Or did you want to see? No, you might want to see how I actually do it. Yeah. Well, that is the Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. Irish coffee? No, just plain coffee, but I love it. Okay. I'm in a fight with my boss. He's illegally trying to find me. Oh, I found my camera finally after having moved last October. Okay, I'll have some white wine, Sneaks. There you go. Oh, yeah, I like that grape juice. Don't you worry about that, but I can't be doing it at 7 a.m. in the morning. Do you have ways to... Oh, okay, sorry, that's not me. Okay. All right, so I'm going to be using colours to mix. I might just zoom out just a tad. Yeah, that might be better. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do these frilly bits right here. And the colours that I'd like to mix. And as you can see, I've got the reference up in the top right-hand corner. And I'll just get my reference up. Hi, Vivian. Hello. Nice to see you. Oh, wow. I was distracted. I was distracted by Vivian coming in. I'm excited for when everyone comes in to say hello. Okay, so I'm going to be using magenta, and I want to make it a bit on the warm side because magenta is more on the cool side. So I might have a look at maybe a bit of the yellow ochre. I'm not sure. Here we go. I'm not sure. I'm going to mix something and see how we go. And I'll talk about what I was about to talk about. Okay, so when we're doing, say, prints for your artwork, how do you go about doing it? Do you go to a printer and they print up? Well, first of all, do you do prints of your artwork? That's one thing. Second, when you do, where do you go for prints? Because I'll tell you, I go to various places. So bear with me. I'm getting to the point. For me, I go and and what are the surfaces that you print on? Because this is what I'm getting to it. So for me, if I want to do a print for sale, say, or just to have a print, right? I would probably go to a place like my Vistaprint. I just got distracted. Sneak says, there you go again, using paper that you could create an art instead of breaking down and getting, I saw that, but I was a bit confused. I don't know whether I was looking at the right thing. I'm just saying, yeah, I know you're just saying. With all the art you create in the little paper palettes, you could have paid for one by now. Never a truer word said. I actually went into it. You're going to have to send me a link because I'm not quite sure I actually looked at the right one. And I'm thinking, are you sure this is the one? And then I forgot about it because I had so many things going on. And then Deb, you're going to have to, Sneaks, sorry, or Deb, you're going to have to send me a link or put it in share your art with Xrissart. That's what you're going to have to do. All right. Okay, so I'm getting to what I need to say. So I use Vistaprint, and I did have my framer who was also printing, and this is back then. They've closed their business because of COVID. It was difficult around that time, but they also had printing on 100% cotton, but certain sheets. Hi Nan, hello. Hi Jelena. Oh my gosh, who else has come in that I haven't said hello to? So this is what I mean. I'll tell you what I mean. Hang on a sec. I'm going to show you something, but I don't know whether you can get it in your part. I'm sure you can. Okay. It's this paper. Fine Art Inkjet paper. It is 100% cotton. Actually, I think, Cherry, you would really go for this because I know that you do a lot of A4 stuff. And if you wanted to sell prints of those lovely paintings that you paint all the time from our Patreon channel, mind you, I've got to tell you, and some of your own, of course, but some of the projects that we do, right? So this is it's called and it's sort of, and it says here, fine art photography, digital art, reproduction of paintings. So yes, interesting paper. Hannah Mueller. Now I'm going to show you an example. See, it doesn't come, yeah, I mean, it just looks like a piece of paper on the screen here, but I can tell you, so I don't know, look how much I paid for that, and I paid for, that's A4 for about how many sheets? It was 25 sheets for $73.70, and this was back about maybe, look, I've had this for years, okay, and then when I was packing and rearranging things, I found it, and I thought, oh, let me see what this is like, right? So that paper, and I'll show you an example of something. So say for example, and of course this is the gumnut, but this is the frog. I've added the frog, remember that, okay? So this is, as you can see, look at that shiny. This is a photograph. I want to show you, I want to compare, which is, these were both printed on my inkjet. Oh, there's two of them. There's two photos. This was painted on inkjet. As you can see, it's like a photograph. Very nice. Did a beautiful job as well. But have a look at that. But remember, this is my inkjet. I've got a Canon 100S, so it's one that has about 8 different inks, right? But look at the difference in this one. Look how it picks up all of those lovely colors. I mean, this is nice. This is Kodak, right? This is a Kodak photo paper, but this is not. This is that Hahnemuhle, which is 100% cotton, right? It has this matte feel. And I just think, if you like that matte, if you like shiny, how does it compare to your PC screen? Well, there you go. There's the, it's, oh, I see what you mean. It's closer to this, to the Hahnemuhle one. Yeah, it's, Helen, it's this one. Yeah, but I thought to myself, but it really picks up all of those. I think it's because it's matte, remember this. And this is just, I mean, this is pretty good too. But, I mean, either or, but this is a photograph. But I'd actually cut this down. And, but yes, so I thought that would be really good for prints. I mean, that's what the paper is for. So if you're thinking of, you know, like you do it yourself, mind you, this was, like, this is expensive, like, I don't know, but, you know, everything we do, it's that. So it's matte fine art, black and white and color photography, certified archivability, genuine art paper, award-winning image quality. So there it is, Photo Rag, ultra smooth, 305 GSM. So if you're, maybe whoever, if you're interested, just, you know, screenshot this and and if you're interested, I thought I'd share, you know, because, you know, sometimes, like, I go through my stuff here. Let me put this in here. Sometimes I go through my stuff and I go, what's interesting for everyone, you know, to have a look at. And, you know, I'm always sharing, you know that. I'm always sharing. So my question now is, what do you guys and gals print on if you're printing on something? Okay, well, lots of April birthdays here. Yes, everyone, happy birthday. Time for a birthday party. Yeah, party. How heavy does it actually feel? Will most printers accept it? Oh, well, it's for inkjet. And it's 305 GSM. So remember the thickness and remember what your printer can take. Oh, χαιρετίσματα, πώς είσαι? Oh my gosh, Ali. Ali is saying, greetings, how are you in Greek? Are you testing me out to see if I can read Greek? Is that what you're doing? Well, I can. I can't always understand it because, oh look, I haven't started yet. There she goes. She's actually put down the brush. So yeah, happy birthday. Hi. Oh, hi Abigail. Hello. Yeah, I bought another printer for only €10. You know what, Chandri? I don't know. I think that you sniff out these deals. And they're fantastic deals. And not only that, you tell us about how to get the deal, which is really cool. Okay, because they're no longer available, and I love that title. There you go. I can't even get it either for that. Okay. So, yes. So what do you guys print on? Yes, please go. See, thanks. Oh yes, everyone. Our friend Jelena is a YouTuber now, aren't you, Jelena? Yes, you are, my darling. You are a YouTuber. You got it. If you haven't gone and see Jelena's videos, go ahead. Awesome. And I've noticed there's quite a few of you that are doing the minis. I think I'm behind. I think I need to do one soon. Although I think I was ahead because I was doing two in one session. So, but definitely I think I'm a little bit behind. So I'm going to catch up. You know what? Is this dark? No, maybe not. I'm not sure. These two colours are making this magenta fluoro because this area here is what I want to be light. Yeah. You know, I'm going to add a bit of artistic license here. So, okay, let me see. I don't have a printer yet. It's on the top of my wish list. I think the printer that I've got, the printer that I've got is a Canon S Pro. It's a Pro 100S. So that model has been superseded by the Canon Pro 200, and it takes 8 inks. I tell you what, awesome printer. It's a bit big, bit heavy. But you know, well, that's what I've got. So let me see, what have I missed here? So please go. I'm just having, I have like 7 printers, of which 2 are for spare parts, kinda. Oh, okay, Chandri. Okay. Oh, the 24th of April, Ali. Oh my gosh, all of you people, happy birthday, everyone. Oh gosh, this is definitely a birthday party. I have vinyl sticker paper, normal paper, tons of photo paper, Clairefontaine paper, water decal paper. Oh wow. Okay, I'm going to sign off. Can't keep the focus at the moment. So sorry to leave, but it is what it is at the moment. Oh, okay, Helen. See you all. See you. Sorry. See you. Thanks for popping in to say hello. Yes, hope you feel better, Helen. Okay. I've used matte paper, photo matte paper, but it's like a canvas. It's all I could find at the time. Well, here's another like another alternative. Well, you know, I'm always trying to find something that's new and interesting, so this is the one. Oh my gosh, this is making this fluoro. Oh wow. This is yellow ochre and magenta. Okay, I'm on the 24th as well. Oh my gosh, Vivian. Okay, Chrissy, are you doing 100 little paint? Yes, I am. I'm just committing to, oh no, I'm doing 50. I'm like you, remember? I jumped on your wagon. Okay, 1 a month for a year. I'm 6 weeks in. Fingers crossed. Okay, no. No. I've jumped on your bandwagon. I'm not like 100. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. Let's see how we go. The goal is 150, but let's see what happens. Well, you know what? You know what's been happening? I've had all of these little offcuts of Pastelmat and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I'm changing mine up a lot. So pastel, watercolor, as you know, gouache, which I, whatever, all these little scrap bits of paper that I can use. Okay, nice mix of colors when you put them on your paper. Yeah, it is. It's very, imagine when I'm doing this, like when it's all done. Ooh, this is pretty good. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I've got to, in my mind, see all of these lines that I'm doing because it's all going to be covered. And if I see these, my eye will know the direction that some of these are going, because some of them are going this way and some of them are going that way. I meant 1 a week. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, thanks, Nan. Are you shaking your head? Tisk tisk. Yeah, 1 a week. I haven't been doing 1 a week. I have to have a look. No, I haven't been doing 1 a week, so I need to catch up. Okay, I need to catch up. Yes. Yeah, I don't think we have gum nuts in North America. How big are they in real? How big they are in real? This big. Not big. Hang on. Let me Google this because I'm going to get myself into trouble. Right? Hang on. Gum nut size. Oh, sorry, folks. That's what size is a gum nut? 4 to 5 millimeters. Oh, look, I was wrong. 4 to 5 millimeters. Long. Oh yeah, look at me like this. It's just, oh gosh. Can humans eat gum nuts? They are non-edible, woody vessels, usually shaped like a sealed cup. They come in an amazing variety of shapes and sizes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there is the answer to your question. 4 to 5 millimeters. Okay, so I've got a frog that's definitely a surreal gum nut. Okay. Have you tried fasolava? Yes, I have. Ali. And I have. Cheeky. Okay, yeah. I don't think, yeah. And they usually come in like clusters and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, I thought they were huge. No. Well, that's why, look, see? That's why. If you see my, here we go, my reference, it's a surreal one. I don't do things normal. You know that. Oh dear. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah, so if you Google them, they're actually this is a really nice, this is really nice to do for a miniature. Oh my gosh. You know what I think is a good idea? Oh, and I think I'll regret it. To do a mini oil painting. Oh no, what have I said? How these ideas just come into my head, I don't know. Yeah. So, yes. Wouldn't it be interesting? Oh, All those noises are the dogs. Please, it's don't adjust your screen or the sound on your device, because my dogs are playing at the moment. They're in and out of the house. But they're always in and out of the house. What am I saying? I'm always making excuses. Okay, I thought the frog was a giant Aussie variety, the size of a medium frog. Therefore, the gumnut looked huge to me. Yes, I know. Our tree frogs, well, now I've got to say this because I've seen it, okay? We have frogs, sometimes in summertime, frogs. Honestly, I had a frog which was the size of my fist. And you know what happened? It was sitting on the fence between the neighbour and this side of the house and that side of the house, and it was just sitting on the fence. It was just, and it was bright green, and it would have been similar to this is more of a tree frog, but it was a green frog, and it was this size. And so definitely this is not definitely true to size, absolutely not. But this would be nice for yeah, I think I might do that. You know why I fall in love with this gumnut? I think it's the colours. Definitely the colours. What did I do with the picture? Oh, hang on, let me just get the picture out again. I think it's definitely the colours, and it is a simple image, but one that you could do details on. This is from Pixabay, so free to use. I'm going to see if I can find it, and if you're interested, I can put a link to it on Share Your Art with Xrissart. What a good segue. The segue into the Facebook group. If for all of those who are just stumbling on me, because that's how it all happens. People just go, "What is this? Let's have a look at this woman's work," and they stumble on me. Some go, "Yep, nah," and some go, "Interesting." So for all of those who go, "Interesting," the link is in the description box below. If you want to become a member of Share Your Art with Xrissart, this is a Facebook group that we share our art, we share our profile. I'm one for just supporting each other. If you find a video which is really interesting for the group, like an art video that is relating to art, you know, it could be you found a really good deal for an art supply. What else? And we continue the conversation from here. So this is a nice, gentle group, and the only rules are is that you be nice to each other and be respectful to each other, and no politics. So I think that's pretty easy. So, by all means, I invite you to become a member. Okay. If anyone shops at Cheap Joe's, there's a here you go. This is really good. Let me see. What is this? Cheap Joe's, because I know Cheap Joe's. There's pricing is getting lower as they close out inventory. Huh? So glad to see a good art supply store have to close. Oh, so sad to see a good art supply store have to close their doors. I picked up an awesome travel brush. Oh, really? Oh, sad. Oh. Chrissy, it looks like it should have little fairies fitting around it. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I could do one with fairies too. Gumnut. Definitely. Ali says, Chrissy, I was sad when Holbein discontinued their Aeroflash acrylic ink range. Did they? They do have acrylic inks, but the Aeroflash had unique colours, which I do love, such magenta, PR23. There we go. See? Our pigment specialist. PR23, which is a red pigment, R for red. Okay. So what has this one got? Oh, okay, this will be good. Here we go. See, this is PR122, nowhere near P23. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, I love talking pigments. I find it interesting because I'll tell you why I find it interesting. I mean, sometimes I know it may not interest everyone, but the reason why it interests me is because I'm interested to see how they made this colour. And for manufacturers to give us these colours, they've gone to a lot of trouble to create a colour like that, for example. Do you know? So yes, I am, yes. Yeah. And so, yes, so I'm just getting the, I'm getting all the business out. Okay, I thought the frog was a giant icy variety. Yeah, that's right. I've read that one. So I'm just trying to get all the business out of the way. I should have got the business out of the way earlier. But, you know, and for those who may not know, I also have a Patreon channel. Again, this Patreon channel is geared to record. I do this every time, I swear. Anyway, I got something down. I got some footage of this. Bugger. That just distracted me. Oh yeah, Patreon. Okay, so yes, so I have a Patreon channel, and that channel is more geared to, you know, we do interesting projects there. You probably don't do the normal. I mean, you can do normal things. I do normal things. If you ask for it, I will, of course. But, you know, we do unusual projects, things that you don't normally see. And if you have a request, most definitely I'll do that for you. But it's more about, you know, giving you confidence to do whatever it is that, you know, to give you confidence to do any kind of project that you'd like to do yourself. And so what I do here is I equip you with some tricks, tips, and how to do things, or how to do things, but how I do things, which may give you another option, because there are so many artists that do things so differently, which is really good. You know why it's really good? Because if we all did the same thing, it would be a pretty boring place, wouldn't it? But having said that, yes, you know, if you're interested in doing these projects, interesting projects, and of course one of those interesting projects that we're in, because we're in the middle of a few, but one of them is we're into doing what we want to do. I had requests for stormy skies, stormy seas, and so we're going to do, and we have been doing a few oceans and stuff like that in the past, but we're going to do a few more, but really unusual ones. And one of them is this, now this is a work in progress for all of those, so, you know, careful, it's not finished. Here we go. This is one that we're doing at the moment. Instead of storm in a teacup, we're doing a ship in a glass. And we've just blocked in at the moment. And that was all in one session, actually. So, and there's my ship. Can you see my ship? There you go. Show and tell. Okay, here we go. Ali says PR23 is similar to PR122R, but more red and has somewhat fluorescent undertone. But it is fugitive. Okay, see. So hang on. What? The PR23 is fugitive? It can't be this one because I have 3 stars in this one. Let me see, where is there, as opposed to, PR, look at that. This is permanent red. PR 254, and I've got 4 stars. See the stars there? For light fastness. And that's the thing with these. They're light fast. Okay. Let me see. Abigail says, yeah, I've seen in the factory how much effort they make to keep the colours looking the same. They weigh every little ingredient so carefully. Oh, yes. Yes. So, exactly. Abigail, I could not have said it perfectly myself. Definite, because they want, well, this is because I was listening to a CEO of a manufacturer. What a manufacturer wants is they want their paints to be consistent. So, for example, like the wet paints, or even these other ones here, if, say, I've started painting something and then I don't come back to it for another week, and then I squeeze more out in a tube, and that tube is, say, finished, and I squeeze out a new tube, well, you want the colours to be consistent, don't you? That's what I mean. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Oh, Chrissy, that's going to be wonderful. The waves are super. Oh, yeah, I'm having an absolute blast with this. And so that one's on Patreon. So what happens with that? And that's how we practice things, like subjects. So, for example, if you wanted to do an ocean, well, I'm showing you how to do an ocean, a stormy ocean or a stormy sea, but in a fun way, so you can get the idea of the action. So that's my aim. Do you see what I mean? I'm finding it hard to explain. So, yeah. Yeah. And to be honest, I don't get, I don't do too many. I know that people might want to do pet portraits. Like when I say pet portraits, I can't say that I've done, I can only say that I've done, like, online, a dog, one dog, and a cat. I've only done one of those. Let me see, I'm trying to think of, but plenty of animals. Yeah, but not yet, because, and the reason why I haven't done that is because there's a lot of people that are doing it, so you don't need me to be doing that. So, you know, trying to carve out a little niche, you know, elbow in, there's plenty of room for everyone. Just elbow in and slot yourself in. Yeah. But yes, totally, Abigail, I could not have said that better myself. With fact, because you've gone visiting, haven't you? You visited. I'm just looking back at your what you said. Okay, Sneak says, my daughter was gifted a white dress with flowers that are just black outlines. She wants me to colour all of them. Ink tints would be perfect for it. It's going to be a huge project. Yes, ink. Of course. Of course. Oh, now that's going to be a project and a half. Oh my gosh, you're going to have to do little bit by little bit by little bit. Okay, PR81 Rhodamine is a beautiful pink I love as well. Also, Sennelier are reformulating their extra fine gouache with more colours. Can't wait to try them. I didn't know about that. They are only available in France at the moment, of course. Of course. You know, and of course Australia, yes, says Abigail. You know, Australia's going to be the last. Okay. Australia's going to be the last. So this is taking a while, but the reason why I'm doing that is I just want to make sure that these lines are prominent. Hopefully I won't lose these lines. Do you know who might make that in watercolor? Yep. Let me see. Nan, can I ask you, I think you came in after I asked this question. If you're still here, what time is it there now? Because I've changed, because I just want to make sure that this time is better for everyone in the Northern Hemisphere. You know, I go late to bed and I'm an early riser too. So for me, because I don't know where Sneaks is, because I know where you are, Nan, but I can't remember, where are you, Sneaks? What part of the US are you from? Okay, it's 5:42. All right. Okay. Because, hang on, what time was it back then? What did you say? You said, I'm just trying to get the times. So Lisa, it was 4 p.m. in New Orleans, in 11 p.m. in the Netherlands. Cherry, did you tell me yours? 10 p.m. when I started, which was 7 o'clock. So I can't remember what you said, because we've got our... Jelena, are you the same time as Cherry? I don't think it changes much there, does it? You're all on the sort of same wavelength. Yeah, I'm in Georgia, in the southeast, directly above Florida. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's all right. Yes. Yeah, because, see, here in Australia, the East Coast is different. Okay. TC. What's TC? Oh, Traverse City or Traverse City? You're in Michigan. Oh, God. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Because, yeah, on the East Coast, it's different, obviously. See, it all depends how big the country is, hey? As in, geographically. Yeah. Did I pronounce it right? I know Michigan, but like Traverse it. I probably didn't. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to put some darks in here, just so I know where some darks are. And of course, you guys up there, you guys and gals up there, you're going to approaching, I know it's springtime, but you know, it's approaching autumn, but I'm still wearing a t-shirt. It's still warm. I do too. I have friends there in addition to my brother, so I get up there occasionally. Oh, beautiful. You pronounced it right. Yes. Hang on. I said two. I said traverse or Traverse? I'm not going there. Yeah, I think Australia is as big as the whole of Europe. UK, yeah, UK is tiny, yeah. That's what I mean. So as far as time, and I think the second one, now I can't remember which one I said. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I will say it, and then you go, no, that's not how you say it. Oh, that's fine. Travers. Thanks, Nan. Travis. Oh, Travis. See? You got to spoon feed me, all right? You got to spoon feed me, I swear. Yeah. Oh, well. And said with an Australian accent, so there you go. To make matters even more interesting. Yes. Just say TC. Yes, I know, but you know, I don't know. Top Cat? Top Cat? Do you remember that cartoon? Oh yeah, we had those cartoons in Australia, those American cartoons in Australia when I was little. Now for all of those who are not of my age group may not know who Top Cat is. Did you guys get that cartoon, you know, way back then? Oh gosh. And then, okay. Okay, Ali says, Ferris wheel press ink is something I haven't tried yet. I bought it because of an ASMR video of a glass dip pen with Ferris wheel press ink. Oh, here we go. You remember? See? We're all around the same age. I think that's why. Top Cat. Oh my gosh. And do you remember like the police officer? Oh. They always used to get in trouble and there was a police officer, wasn't there? When I think about it. And did they have meetings? Did they had meetings, remember? And Chrissy, did Top Hat have an Australian accent there? He sounded American to me. Officer Dibbles! No, it was a New York accent. No, we had the American accent. No, yeah, oh yeah, definite. It was the American accent. It wasn't an Australian one. They didn't dub that. I don't think they could do that back then. Oh, here am I talking as if it was like so vintage, but yeah, it could be. Yeah. Officer Dibbles, way to go, Cherry. I have to get at least one bottle. Oh, sorry, we're talking. Yeah. I have to say thank you so much, Ali, for giving us all of this information. It is really cool stuff, you know. I really am serious. So I'm really glad that you're here telling us about all of these pigments and all of these lovely things that we could get. See, just by putting this dark one, this is the magenta dark, just by doing that, how it's changed it already. I mean, I just need to put some darks in so I know where I'm at. Otherwise, I definitely am going to lose my place. I might have to get creative. Yeah, why not? I'll get creative. I'll just do that kind of thing. Okay. Kids here are speaking with British accents after watching Peppa Pig. Are you kidding? Oh. We even got, I tell you what, we even got here. Now, I'm talking, shall I go back that far? Now, I was a little girl, okay? So it would definitely be the 60s. The 60s, okay? And I even watched things like, now this is when, you know, Iron Man and all of those. Do you remember, and the Hulk, all of those, right? Do you remember when the animation wasn't as flowy? It's like they would have like, yeah, the animation wasn't quite there. this is back then when, I suppose when these were first discovered or first done, and they were doing them in a cartoon. So, one thing about Ferris Press ink, there is some of the regular ink colors are limited supply, as some of the colors I just bought are saying last batch on them. Yeah, because you know why? Getting the pigments. That's what it is. The manufacturers can't always get the pigment. So when they do, you know, they've got to be consistent. It's like what Abigail was saying. Yeah. But yeah, remember those cartoons? Oh my gosh. Astro Boy, you know, Dr. Elephant. That was very much in the manga, wasn't it? Days, you know, Astro Boy, but that wasn't American. That's Japanese, wasn't it? Now, I don't know. Well, they were speaking English, but I wonder if that was Astro Boy. Is Astro Boy Japanese? Oh gosh, I can't remember, but I remember the those early days. Yep. Remember Sky King? Sky King. Oh, I don't know Sky King. Not sure about Sky King. Who's Sky King? Is that the name of the cartoon or the character? Deb says yes. She remembers. You know, and so I suppose it depends, you know, where you, what age you were as a child. I mean, I was well and truly an adult by this time, but the Transformers, remember? That was in the 80s, of course, you know, 20 years down the track. But yeah. You know, this is when my kids at the time were watching those. God, it's a bit like Toy Story, isn't it? Like all these different generations. Okay, early 20s, Kim. Possible best cartoons relatable to modern day teens at college. Yeah. Okay, he rescued everyone in his little plane, always at great peril to himself. Oh, it wasn't a cartoon, Chrissy. A man and his daughter. Oh, and an aeroplane. Oh, okay. No, I don't know that one. Yeah, no, don't know that one. But we had a lot. We had a lot. Can someone tell me, is Astro Boy originally Japanese? The only reason why I say that is because of the Astro Boy with the eyes, you know, the manga eyes. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I loved Astro Boy. Bit like Pinocchio, wasn't he? Looney Tunes, absolutely. Oh my gosh. I was raised with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, and I know that they've been around for, I think, before I was born, I'm pretty sure. And what's interesting with the Looney Tunes is that they've managed to, like some other cartoons or cartoon characters or stories, they've managed to evolve. And you know the one that's evolved the most, I think? Mickey Mouse, from, you know. What about Felix the Cat, which is probably even, maybe, remember Felix the Cat when he had that bag and everything used to come out of that bag? Do you remember that one? You don't remember Astro Boy? Okay. All right, well there you go. What about Felix the Cat? Don't tell me you don't remember that one. Okay, Icon, Tom and Jerry, yes, I used to watch those too. See, there you go, 1940s. That's what I mean. Yeah. Snow White, of course, Snow White. Jekyll and Jekyll. Oh, do you remember? What was it? Oh my gosh, let me go back. I'm trying to think. The cartoons that I used to watch, even as I was, you know, when I was, you see, 10, 11. Let me just see which ones. There was also, you know, Scooby-Doo. Do you remember Scooby-Doo? And you can see back in the like that would have been the 70s, right? Like Scooby-Doo, you can see the fashion in the actual characters, you know, the flares and yeah. Oh, I used to like that. And you know what I also used to like? The Globetrotters. Johnny Bravo. Oh my gosh. They've evolved to the point that they don't blow up their enemies with TNT, I know, and drop anvils on each other, I know. Coyote and Roadrunner. I'm thinking, you know, when I was growing up and I was watching that, I'm thinking, in the end, like I'm thinking, like I was feeling sorry for Roadrunner, but in the end, I thought, you know what, I was feeling more sorry for the coyote, because just when he thought he was getting Roadrunner, he didn't put 100% thought in his machinations into try to catch this Roadrunner. That was so funny. Oh gosh. And do you remember the English Shepherd? There was another one. There was not only Roadrunner, but there was this English Shepherd, right? And they used to bundy on and bundy off. And it was like, I think Sam was one of the shepherd dogs, you know, and then there was another coyote, and I don't know the names. I can't remember the names, but they would sort of be really friendly, and as soon as they bundied on and bundied off, they'd start going for each other. Do you remember that? Rocky and Bullwinkle. Oh my gosh. How does it go? Darling. Borders. Oh, that's right. Borders, darling. Is that Ballymore? Okay, I used to love Tom and Jerry. I even showed them to my boys, but then after watching it, they were fighting like Tom and Jerry, so I had to stop. Oh my gosh. Now that was funny too. You never got to see their owner. You only got to see her legs, didn't you? Oh, funny. Yes, Boris in Rocky and Bullwinkle. Like, that was just, oh my gosh. Anyway. Ooh, I think I'm liking this now. I just want to add a few lights, just so I know where they are. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to add the ochre and brighten it up that way. Yes. Let's see how I go. Clifford and the Big Red Dog. Oh, I don't know this one. Oh, wow. I'm sure others do though, for sure. Yep. Yes, I guess the cartoonist had this problem of drawing hands. Okay. Yeah, well, with all these animals. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so did I. Popeye and Brutus. Yes. Olive. I used to watch Popeye, and for years I thought spinach only came in a tin. That's why they only showed her legs. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Well, that could be a very interesting fact, that one. Okay, so just introducing this just for the moment. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I love Popeye too. You know. And what was really interesting is how like Brutus and Popeye fighting over Olive. Oh my gosh. They don't make those cartoons like that anymore. But I'll tell you what, some of them were really violent, weren't they, actually, when you think about it? I mean, you know, Roadrunner and Coyote, you know. Or Batfink and Karate. Is it Batfink and Karate? Do you remember that one? My wings are like a shield of steel. You know, and then they'd have gunshots bouncing off the wings. Oh gosh. Just ugh. Yes. So, you know. Powerpuff Girls, I remember those. Yes, I do. That's why they, yeah. Funny. Okay. I'm just putting the highlight where it is, and it's just, really, it's just here. This area here is the one that's the most concentrated where the gum nut is concerned. Everything else is blurry, so I just want to put where my lights are. And the darks are just underneath there, so I'm actually going to go a little bit darker. Just so you know, I'm just saying a few art things because it isn't, in case people are actually doing this with me. Okay, I love that gum nut. Now I want to paint one too. Yes. Okay, I will. I'll put. If you like, I can put the. I can put the reference. I can. Do you want it? I'll put it with or without the frog. I reckon it'd be great for the miniature without the frog because there's a lot of detail for the frog. It all depends what you're doing, but I think it'd be great for the minis. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, yes, yes, I know that one. Okay, do you remember La Linea, Mr. Line? He was always so angry. Yes. Yeah, I've already found the references. Way to go. Way to go. All right. Cool. Wow, just by doing that makes a big difference, doesn't it? Yeah, just got to know where the, you know what, I've been using less and less black, you know, if I can get away with it, and I've been using neutral grey extra dark, really is nice. Snidely Whiplash and his dog. Oh yes, do you remember Wacky Races? That's where he comes from. Wacky Races, yes, I used to love that one. Oh my gosh. Okay, for all of those who remember the Wacky Races, who was your favourite? All right, now I'll see if I can remember some. There was Penelope Pitstop. Hey up, hey up. That was that one. Then there was Peter Perfect in his, then there was Snidely Whiplash and his dog, you know, that one, right? There was the, you know, the Nutty Professor, you know, the one, the kooky one that had a flying thing. What else? Then you had the two prehistoric ones that were in a Yeah, you had those two. Then you had, you know, like the gangsters. Oh my God. I'm trying to name them all. There was quite a few. Then there was, you know, the one, there was, you know, like the Addams Family one. You know, there was them. Who else? Yeah, I love that dog too. Sneaks. Who else was there? There was, so many more. There was a good handful, but I used to watch that too. Oh, I loved it. And I always wanted Penelope Pitstop to win. Yeah, do you remember? Oh my gosh. And they used to, and you know what? Snidely always wanted, you know, he always wanted to cheat, didn't he? He always wanted to cheat. Gosh. Okay, let's bring that down now. And increase the dark in some areas. There we go. Oh, how about Yogi Bear? Oh my gosh. That picnic basket. Chasing those picnic baskets. Oh my gosh. How creative. Yeah, Yogi Bear. Oh my gosh. Magilla Gorilla. How much is that gorilla in the window? As you can see, I watched a lot of American cartoons. There weren't many Australian ones at that time. I don't remember. Now I'm talking like a long time ago, so it's different now. Yeah. Yeah. Definite. Okay, Magilla. Oh man. Just, you know, how these things are coming into my head. Oh my gosh. Like, how much can you possibly watch? But I don't know. Like we play outside, definitely, but I think this was in the mornings. We had this thing in the mornings, I think it was. Yeah. Magilla Gorilla. Oh yeah. See, it's all around that time. Funny. Okay, Saturday morning cartoons became a culture. Yes. So did you see these in the mornings as well? Yes. Okay. So we must have. Yeah. Power Rangers. Oh yeah. Of course, you know, I like the pink one. She was the girl. She was kicking Butt. Yes. We like that. We like it when the girls do that. Oh gosh. But, you know, this is, you know, I think, I know some of these cartoons were probably a little bit, if you think about it, they probably were a little bit on the violent side, but I don't think it affected us in any, like, it didn't affect me. I just, you know, it didn't affect me, but it might affect some, I mean, I don't know these days. Yeah, I liked Rita. She could kick the pink, yeah, she could kick the pink ranger. Oh, could she? Yeah, I like all of that superhero stuff as well. You know, of course the normal, you know, Superman and all of that. But like, I'm talking, when I said, you know what, I even watched, do you remember George Reeves? Not Christopher Reeve, George Reeves in Superman. Who remembers that? Because I do. Yeah. Yeah. George Reeves as Superman. And do you remember the old, dare I say it, Batman and Robin with, oh, you know, like Kapow and I hated Divatox in Power Rangers. Turbo Astronoma from Power Rangers. Space was better. Popeye and Olive Oil, yes. I think because they were cartoons, we all grew up knowing it wasn't real. See? We were the sensible generation, weren't we? You know, we know that things like that aren't real. Yes, that's right. You know what? Cherry, you nailed it on the head. True. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, they were fun times. I loved it. You know, it didn't affect me in any way. I was, yeah. Yeah. Batman and Justice League. Oh yes, they were like those yeah, definite. And so many things went, yeah. Also, once the cartoon was over, it was done. Time to go out and play. Exactly. Nan? Yes. Which I ended up, you know, going out to play outside. I was always, after, like in the morning, yep, we'd go outside and play. Definite. Yes. We would do that too. Most definite. Got to even that out somehow. There we go. There's a bit of a glow just underneath this. It's probably another gum nut here, just underneath here, what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, I was always, yeah, always outside. You know what, you just reminded me something. You just took me right back to when I was probably about Wizard of Oz. Oh, yes. I love that. The movie, when with Judy Garland, I used to watch that all the time. And I remember, like, you know, on television, we didn't have things like, you'd have to wait until they put it on, you know, as a movie. And I remember I always used to watch it. Always. Yes. They're classics, those, aren't they? Definite. You know what? You just, you know, when Cherry, you just took me back when I was 5. When you said that once the cartoons were over, that you went outside and played. I remember the feeling I got when I was able to catch a ball, like to toss it in the air and catch it with my hands. Now I remember that would have been, I think I would have been around maybe 5, but when I mean catch it properly in your hands, like for example maybe 4 or 5, I would have been 5 I think, and doing a direct throw and waiting for it and holding it, a ball. Now for those who are probably thinking, oh my gosh, what is she talking about? But you know what, in those days we just had, you know, I was very fortunate. I was growing up. You know, I had everything I needed. My parents never spoilt me, or my brother or my sister. They never spoilt us. So we had everything that we needed, and occasionally something that we wanted. Occasionally, okay. So I'm never spoilt. So for example, playing with a ball and throwing it up was, you know, I used to love doing that. I know that's really weird for some people to hear that, but that's how I grew up, you know. We played outside until the street lights came on, and then it was time to go back indoors. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Chrissy, there are the little specks in your background on the lower right. This one? This one here? Okay. On the lower right. Splashed pastel? Probably. Here? There? This way? Yeah. We drank water from the garden hose. Yes. This one here? Okay, you direct me to where, okay, it says the lower right. Oh, it's quite possible. It's, I think it could be here. Yeah, I need more pastel to go down, perhaps. Definite. Yeah, Red Rover, hide and seek, hopscotch, roller skating. Oh, yes. Okay. Thanks, Sneaks. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Okay. Hide and seek, hopscotch, roller skating. Okay, I didn't do roller skating. I tried. I couldn't get the thing. Hide and seek, most definitely. I used to play hide and seek with my brother, and it was just awesome fun. Like awesome fun, right? But hopscotch. Oh, we used to get the chalk, like the chalk from, you know, and we used to play. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes, all those. Yeah, they're a little random all over. Yes, you're right. Yeah, they are. Oh my gosh, look at you. You're picking them all up. Your eyes, they're good. They're working. All right. There you go. Smoothing it all out. Isn't that the good thing with pastel? But yes, I remember hopscotch. Oh my gosh. My dad made us stilts and we had a ball with them. See? Oh my gosh. And do you remember all of those for the boys, you know? But even I did a billy cart. You know, my mum and dad bought me a little car. I would have been about, I don't know, 3, 4, something like that. and it was a car that you could physically get in, and the pedals were like this. You would have to, and then I have a photo, and it survived until my brother, who is I'm nearly 6 years older than my brother. I still call him little brother, by the way, even though he's, you know, a grown man. But yeah, it was, that car was around until he was a baby and he was playing with it. Oh, you had a pogo stick. Oh yeah, do you remember those is it dingbats? You know, the way with the bat and the string with the ball and those ones, and then you would do, and the yo-yos. Oh gosh. We had Coca-Cola. There were Coca-Cola ones, and they had competitions. Listen to me. Carry on. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes. Carry on. Talking about reminiscing. My gosh. Okay, have to go. Hope you all have a fantastic week. Yeah. I had an... Oh, okay, Vivian. See you later, darling. Thank you so much for popping in. Broke my finger. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Broke your fingers. Yeah, I just gave my grandson yo-yos for his birthday. Yeah, do they know what to do with them? Just asking the question. You never know. I had an old-fashioned scooter. I'm older than dirt. Okay. I had an old-fashioned scooter. What are you talking about? I had all of those things too. Jeez. Yeah. Knick-knack thing. Yeah, with that knick-knack thing. Yeah, do you remember that, Abigail? Bikes with a banana seat. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Okay, he doesn't yet, but housemates are going to teach him. Oh, right, okay. Oh, wow. But yeah, see? Fun stuff, you know? Fun stuff. Yeah. Okay. Christmas stocking full of plastic stuff. Okay, alright. Alright, well, let me see what this looks like now. Let's have a look, eh? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Because sometimes I need to see this from a distance, and how I see it from the distance is the camera. So I'm actually going to pull this back and let's have a look, eh? Okay, so just to let you know how big this is. I'll see, look, there's this. I'll fix that. I know it's there. I'll tell you how big this is. Okay, my ruler says 30 centimeters, or in metric, in imperial, say 11 3/4 inch, but 30 centimeters by 25, and imperial just under 10 inches. So, and my gum nut is big. Oh, that sounds funny. Okay, I'm not going to go into that one anymore. Okay. Okay, what kind of things do you collect? I love napkins and stationery. Still do. Yes, me too. Me too. I love it. Oh, I've just been going through Temu. I love stationery. Look, and I love pens. Look at this. Did I show you this one? Oh, you might know this one. Abigail Herbin. Hang on, let me just do this before I make it. Have I shown you this? So this is the Herbin ink that I've been using. And I have this one because I love stationery too. Oh, God. So see how, oh, you can't see, but see how that's where the cavity where the ink is there. So that's the ink, see? So I stick this in the bottle and there's a little twirly thing and I suck it all up. So this is a pen which I've always got by my desk and I use, and I've got my ink well, and this one smells of violet. It is a beautiful smelly one. Oh, nice. So and it sits like that. Hang on, I'll show you. It's on my desk. It sits like that. That's how it sits. And yes, and I do have the lavender one. Okay, so there's the lavender one. So I know stationery. I get it. I love it. So and then I got to the point where I got, you know where I told you where I got this from. Ah, oops, the other way. Oh, gosh. Guess where I got it from? I think I showed you this. And that's by my side there. So this one has the lavender. No, it doesn't have the lavender. This one has the lavender. Purple, you know, my favorite color. Purple and gold in there. So the flex in there. But yes, so yes, the answer is I love stationery too. Oh, yes, I do. But, you know, these ones are nice. Okay, a small collection of pens. Yes, Nan, yes. Okay. My husband bought me a Herbin ink and a few more, and then he complains I have too much. Never mind. Keep on keeping on. That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. Well, look, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate your time. I always love it when you're here. It's so nice. And I love the conversations we have, even though sometimes it doesn't relate to art, but it relates to life, which ends up being art sometimes. All right. So next week is Easter for us. You know what? In the morning, I am going to live stream. It's only for an hour and a half, but it is definitely, of course, not this weekend, but the following week is Easter for us. So, but I will wish you all a happy Easter, who are celebrating Easter. And may God be with you always, 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 all to all. All right, everyone. Bye for now. Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely weekend and week, and I'll see you all next week. Okay, everyone. Bye for now.